Hi, it's Joan. This week, I'd like to try to clear up some of the confusion about what's called the unusual two-no trumps. Well, when is two-no trumps usual and when is it unusual? It's very hard to tell. So let's look at this hand. The bidding started with West opening one spade, and North, our partner, jumped to two-no trumps. This is not a strong balanced hand, because if you had a strong balanced hand, you would start with double and then you would bid and you might end up in no trumps, but you wouldn't jump to two-no trumps to show the strong balanced hand. It's called unusual because it is unusual. It shows two 5-card minors, and it may not even be a strong hand. It's part of the Michael's Q-bid two-suited overcall stable, and it's reserved for both minor suits. So on this hand, the next hand just bid 4 spades. And because we know that this is both minors 5-5, and it might be a really weak hand, we've got 5 clubs, so we don't have any problem with bidding 5 clubs over their 4 spades. East-West might well make 4 spades, but we certainly want to be playing 5 clubs. We expected they might double us because partner has a reasonable hand. We've got a nice hand as well, but not a lot of points to be making 11 tricks. So what are our chances in 5 clubs here? Well, we've got 1 spade loser for sure, 1 heart loser because we've got a singleton, no club losers, we've got all the top clubs, and we don't know where the diamond king is. So the defenders will actually need to be careful. They rose with the ace of spades. If they play another spade, we will have no trouble playing the king and throwing a heart away, discarding a losing heart. So the opponents East must switch to a heart, but they will because their partner's queen denies the king of spades. So they know if East hasn't got it, they know their partner's queen was the top spade, therefore we must have the king. They can also see the singleton. So it was definitely essential to switch to a heart, but not really hard to find that switch. Now they're trying the ace of hearts. That won't work for them, but we have only to draw trumps now and try to think about the diamond. We're going to be needing to take the diamond finesse. And we've lost 2 tricks. If the king of diamonds is in the east hand, well, what can we do about it? Nothing. We'll just lose. But guess what? We have not lost. The 10 held the trick, which means that the king is in the west hand. So that's great. And we're going to make the rest of the tricks. Play the ace. We're virtually discarding winners, though. There's the king. Everything else is a winner. So the queen's a winner. These are winners anyway. And we've got 2 trumps up here, 3 trumps in the south hand. We can't go wrong. King of spades is a winner. And we have miraculously, thanks to the unusual 2-no trumps, landed in a 5 club contract that made. The question now is, would the opponents have made 4 spades if we hadn't bid 5 clubs? Well, they've got 1 spade loser. If they were playing 4 spades, we'd have made the king. They have 1 diamond loser only and only 1 club loser because there's a singleton. With the heart suit, it's possible but unlikely that they could have lost no hearts, because if they were playing spades and they drew trumps and played a low heart up to the ace, when they see the jack falling, they would take what's called restricted choice, and they would cross back to the east hand, play another heart, and When we played low, they would try the 10, and that would hold the trick. So funnily enough, they could make four spades. We made 5 clubs. So there is an example of the unusual two-note trump as an overcall. Let's look at another hand, and this is a different scenario, and we are here with a very nice opening hand. So we start with 1 club, 17 high card points, and a 5th club. So we open 1 club, and the bidding goes pass, pass, 2 no trumps. What on earth is that? Notice that partner didn't bid over our 1 club. That means they don't even have 6 points. So you might think, and a lot of people do think, that this is the unusual 2 no trumps, which might show 2 suits, even though we've opened a minor. Some people might think that it's got both minors. Other people might play that it has diamonds and hearts. Other people might think that it is an unusual version of 2 no trumps. Well, the answer is it's not. This hand, East, is in what's called the balancing seat. And when the balancing seat has to make a bid, the fact is the balancing seat means that if East passed, that'd be the end of the auction. The reason that, on the other hand, I just played 2 no trumps was preemptive. It was a 2-suited overcall trying to push the opponents up. It's different when the situation is here in the balancing seat because there's nobody to preempt. The bidding's gone 1 club pass and our partner couldn't even bid. So preempts do not happen in the balancing seat. So funnily enough, this 2 no trumps is a strong, not unusual 2 no trumps, the equivalent of opening 2 no trumps. So we would pass because what are we going to do? They've bid 3 hearts, which is a transfer to spades, and East bids 3 spades. Again, we pass, nothing for us to do. And we're defending 3 spades. We would lead the ace of hearts. Let's see how if we can beat 3 spades, because the strong hand is here, East. The Queen now suggests that East only had 2 hearts to begin with. So, if this hand has 20 points, it'll have ace, queen of diamonds, king of clubs, probably ace, king of spades, and they've shown up with the queen of hearts. So it's pretty hard now to defend, but we could switch to a trump or we could play another heart. We know if we play another heart, they will discard. But is that the worst thing to do? No. Opening up clubs or diamonds could be worse. They've discarded a diamond, but now they're playing spades, and we can say, yes, we'd like clubs. We'd also like diamonds. Partner won't get in, though, because all the points are pretty much accounted for. Win the queen of clubs. Now what? We've got 3 tricks. Let's take the ace of clubs. 4 tricks. East will have the king, but we are hoping to make a diamond trick now. They're playing a spade. Let's play a diamond. They're overtaking. Now they'll play diamonds. We must pitch the club. We've taken 4 tricks. We're hoping to take the last trick. Yes, we do. So we were able to beat that 3-spade contract. But the main point is this. Please sort out with your partner when you're in the balancing seat. It is not the unusual 2 no trumps. It is a normal, strong 2 no trump hand that you would have opened 2 no trumps or 19, 20 points balanced. So balancing seat is different to being in the direct seat. Have a good week, everyone.